What do you think their plans are from what you're hearing?
Well, we're trying to figure it out. But again, I think there's a lot of conflicting signals and information out there about what Houston is going to do at 2. And I think a lot of people have assumed it's just going to be a quarterback. And in the end, I'm just not convinced just yet that that's going to be the case. Now, I do think that we have Bryce Young slated to be the favorite number 1 Carolina. Then Houston's on the clock. And what does Houston do? And it becomes interesting if Houston decides to auction off that pick to somebody who wants to come up and trade for a quarterback at number 2, or whether Houston wants to go with a quarterback of its own, or whether Houston wants to go with one of the top defensive players. All I'm saying is I don't think it's a lock that Houston is going quarterback at 2. That's all I'm saying.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Ayo Number coming back to y'all with another AyooTexanNation update. Now, as y'all seen in the first clip, we got some things to talk about. If you enjoy this video, go ahead and smash a like, go ahead to sub. I'm not going to waste you guys' time. As y'all know, the Houston Texans have the 2nd overall pick of the draft. And this draft is going to be very telling. It's going to be very important of the direction the Houston Texans go moving forward. And there's some decisions that have to be made. The one big decision that a lot of Houston Texans fans are hoping that they make is selecting a quarterback at the number 2 pick. But with the recent reports, it's I don't know. I don't know if it's a smoke screen. I don't know if the Texans are just playing poker face. I don't know what it is, but there's a lot of reports. Well, I wouldn't say a lot, but they're becoming more and more rapid as the days get closer to the draft that the Houston Texans might just pass up a quarterback at the number 2 spot. Now, a couple well-known insiders have been making this claim known. First guy is going to be Michael Lombardi. He said, I'm not sure Stroud is going number 2. Then you got Les Zerline, very, very close to the Houston Texans organization, at least from what I see. He said Texans could pass on QB at 2 if Bryce Young is not there. And then you have Adam Schefter, like it showed in the first clip. He's not convinced that the Houston Texans are going to take a quarterback at number 2. Look, man, I'm just gonna say it. I'm pro Davis Mills. I'm pro building the defense up. I would say I'm pro building the defense up more so than just Davis Mills, because what Miko has seen in his playing career and also his coaching career, when you have a dominant defense, it masks not having per se a top tier quarterback in this league. And you can actually win some games and possibly a Super Bowl with having a dominant defense in this league. It all comes down to coaching. It all comes down to the weapons. And it does come down to the quarterback play. I'm not going to just ignore that fact. But if the Texans were to pass up on a quarterback, there is some options. There's really just 2 options. Really 3. You could get Will Anderson, give Miko his, I guess you could say, Nick Bosa, and really solidify having a dominant pass rusher on this team, which we don't have. I mean, you could comment down who you think is the dominant pass rusher on this team, but come on now, Jerry Hughes, he's 35. He could easily just take his final step down and not be as productive as he was last season. Besides that, who else do we have? Nobody. And there's a drop-off between Will Anderson, Tyree Wilson. There's a drop. Maybe you could say Luka Von Ness. But besides that, there's a drop-off. I mean, there's Will McDonald, but there's a drop-off. You want to get that guy. You want to solidify your pass rush, your defensive front. You just want to do that for not just your team, but for your new head coach. You could also go Jalen Carter, but it's looking more and more likely that he might slide in this draft due to off-the-field issues, character issues. I put character issues in parentheses because, I mean, look, he's young. stuff happens. We've all been younger. We've all been in the wrong place at the wrong time. Or you can also trade back, gather some more first-round picks, second-round picks, and really build this team up. I'll take all of the above if we're not going quarterback. I have been on the side of, hey, if you're going quarterback, get the best guy. I'm confident in this coaching staff. I'm confident in whatever is going to be put on that field because D'Amico is not going to just let his first coaching gig go to waste. He's really been waiting for this moment. He's played for this city. He's played for this team. He's waited his turn. He's not finna just let it go to waste. So if Miko was to say, we're going defense number 2, we're going quarterback number 2, we're trading back, I'm down for any and every possibility there is. But I'll leave it at this point. The possibility that the Houston Texans are taking Stroud is one big reason. David Malagueta, Deshaun Watson's agent. A lot of people can't ignore this fact that Deshaun Watson situation left a bad taste in the whole organization's mouth, fans' mouth, and that agent could really just tell CJ Stroud, you're not going there. And when you go there, we're going to make it tough for them. There's a lot of possibilities. But I'll let you guys decide. Leave a like in the comment. Leave a like. Comment down what you think the Houston Texans are going to do. It's your boy AyooTexanNation signing off. Peace. Go Texans.